the Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Treasure Coast Connector, connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. Treasure Coast Connector is the talk show and online community where we put a spotlight on interesting local businesses and resources, then connect them to you, the consumers in the community. Everyone has an interesting story of why they do what they do. And when we look at what's happening in our own backyard and support local businesses, it strengthens the local economy. For details on the show, links to discounts, promos, past interviews, check out www.tcconnector.com. Okay, attention seniors. This show concerns you if you're looking for a place to live where you don't have to maintain a home or a lawn or go food shopping or cook and clean and do your laundry, yet you want, access to quality health care. And if you're looking for fun activities, parties to attend, and even a place for peace and quiet at times, then you're going to want to look at the Promenade in Sebastian. And joining me in the studio today is the Executive Director, Jennifer Courtney, and the Marketing Director, Ronda Hamilton, and the Director of Nursing, Kaleigh Patteson. And this is a premier location for independent assisted living and memory care. They've got a lot to say, so welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So, all right, so I messed up your name, Kaleigh. You know how I introduced you, so sorry about that.
Okay.
So 30 lashes later with a wet noodle. Okay, before we start talking about the Promenade, which Rhonda, this is your third time on the show. I'm a big fan of your beautiful place, but what made the three of you want to be in the healthcare industry? Since you are the veteran, you got to show these girls the ropes with a little 30-second intro.
Interesting. So I actually kind of fell into this situation before my career here at the Promenade. I actually reached out to other marketing directors of senior living and sold them, interestingly enough, a huge digital footprint online, and basically in the senior space, I helped them out with their advertising. So looking around, didn't want to work from home any longer post-COVID, and decided, wow, this building is 7 minutes from my house. Let me go in and see if I can be of assistance. And I fell in love with the job. I fell in love with the residents. I fell in love with the process. I fell in love with my coworkers. And it's just helping people is absolutely my guess my forte, my niche, my passion.
Absolutely. And Courtney, let's go to you next. Because you were staring at me, I saw. So I know you want to talk now.
Yay.
Yeah.
I think I've always known since I was a little girl that I wanted to help people. I just didn't know in what capacity. And I started working probably like 17 years ago at a country club, mainly for the elderly, and fell in love with them and transitioned over to their assisted living and just absolutely fell in love and didn't want to leave, which is so funny because I didn't think that I'd ever work in
anywhere
that field.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and I've been there ever since I worked my way up, and this is where I need to be. I need to be helping and advocating for the elderly.
That's wonderful. And as the director of nursing, how about you?
I mean, honestly, my plan was growing up to be a vet.
Okay.
So, helping animals, helping people, it kind of all goes hand in hand sometimes. But in high school, I did the CNA program through Vero Beach High and decided to switch gears and pursue nursing. And so I fell into nursing and tried home care, tried working in a doctor's office, and then came into senior living. And I fell in love with it, and I love helping the residents and my team members. So
very, very nice. Very nice. So now I like to use the word vibe. Hopefully it's not overly used, but the atmosphere from the moment you walk in to the Promenade. You're on US 1, great location in Sebastian. And when I first walked in, I said, wow, because you can see clear through to this beautiful open atrium courtyard situation. So I'd like for you ladies to just talk a little bit about what makes the Promenade so special.
I'm going to start by saying our staff. I'm going to say our staff is very committed, very passionate. Each of our directors, all the way down to our nursing staff, I would say hospitality staff, but we're just all very committed to making it work. And I would also say, I mean, we're just 4 years old this year.
Wow.
This August, I should say. So this month is our 4-year anniversary. So it's a brand new building still.
Yeah.
And it is full of lush landscaped courtyards. We have a plethora of amenities in the building. It shows beautifully. The apartments are all, it's a state-of-the-art building.
Yeah.
So I really do feel that people are coming to almost kind of like I usually say on my tours when I'm touring folks that it's almost like a cruise ship on land, if you would, because that's the vibe I feel.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm working on a cruise ship all day.
Yeah.
Showing people around, really.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of feel that way.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Kaleigh?
I would say, especially when you first walk in, it is bright, it's airy, and just a cheerful environment. The staff enjoy coming to work. They enjoy taking care of the residents. Just the leadership team as well. Everybody enjoys coming in, so it just makes for a really bright and cheerful workplace, which in return makes the building happy.
Yeah,
it just makes a happy building.
You can feel it absolutely, and you took over, and what might have been a nerve-wracking situation for you coming in brand new as a new director. People were rolling out the red carpet. They were so happy to see you come in because of your background and your experience. So what about you?
You're not making me blush at all. So.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Because I know what it was like before, you know what I mean? And it was lovely, but it was like you were this breath of fresh air.
Oh, well, thank you. I will tell you, it is a vibe. It certainly is. I remember coming in and touring it with the owners when I was interviewing. And it's a total vibe. It's beautiful. I mean, we have the greenest grass in the whole entire county because it's fake. But,
hey,
nobody needs to know. But they both hit the nail on the head. I mean, it literally starts from the top. And I don't just mean our management team. I mean from our top ownership down. I mean, they're just the best management group to work for. And we don't even call it management group. We call it our leadership group. I mean, they are so communicative, and they're supportive of us, and then it goes to us, and then we are supportive of our staff too. And they're right, like our staff are happy. We're happy. We come in and make them happy, and in turn, it makes our residents really happy. And we communicate and make sure that they know that it's their home. And it's fun to be there. They just had a water balloon fight the other day on National Water Balloon Day.
Hey, I didn't get that invite.
Okay. Yes, it was the staff getting hit, but I wasn't. I might have been on tour for that one.
One of our residents came out with a shower cap on because she didn't want to get her hair wet because she just had it freshly done. But it's a lot of fun, honestly.
That shows commitment, though.
Yeah, well, for sure. They had water balloon launchers too, so I mean, it was great.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So this is gone are the days of when people think of senior communities, this, and they think of, people say, well, it's a facility. It's not. This is a community.
Yeah, it's a home.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and you were talking about the staff, so it's a really good segue into being the executive director. It is a great team, and give me like an overview of some of the types of different jobs that are there, because I want people to understand that you have a careers page and it's the Promenade, I should say, promenadesl.com is the website, and there's a careers page. But what are some of the types of jobs that are available? I'm not talking about current openings, but just in case people are listening and they want to hear about what you might have.
We're actually very fortunate in our facility, or our community, I should say, because we have staffing unlike any other community, to be honest with you. We have in our memory care, we have a memory care director, and we have an activities coordinator in there. We have plenty of staffing from RAs and med techs in there. We've got nurses, staffs 16 hours a day, plus our nursing director right here, Kaleigh. Our memory care director is also a nurse. She's fantastic. We have servers, which most communities don't have in their dining room. They usually use their RAs or resident assistants. We've got a marketing director. We've got maintenance director and assistants, which most communities don't have assistant maintenance directors. We've got housekeepers too, which a lot of communities don't have. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got an activities director, a life enrichment director, who is fantastic. Oh my gosh, she'll knock the socks off of you. She's so vibrant. Robin, she's so vibrant. She makes our residents feel young, and which is incredible. And then she's got a couple of assistants underneath her too. We've got great concierge there. Our housekeepers, like I said. We've got our chefs there that are really great too.
As in Chef Mike and his team?
Yes, fantastic.
Famous, shall we say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're so fortunate to have them. They're just great. They cater to our residents on a daily basis. Every one of those people that are in that facility cater to our staff on a daily basis, or our residents on a daily basis. It's fantastic.
And what I like when I've been there for events, because you guys have lots of events where you even bring outsiders in a speaker series and the whole bit.
We do.
And what I like is when I come in and people that are working there, they look at me and they'll say, hi, good morning, good afternoon, and they, as you're walking by, they acknowledge you, even if they're doing charting in the hallway or something. And I just really thought that was very nice,
They're genuinely happy to be there. And again, I have to say that I really do think that starts from the top all the way down, from our leadership team all the way down. So it's a great vibe.
Well, good. Very good. I like that. And before we go to break, because Cindy's very impressed that I mentioned it first, we have to do that. But what is the phone number if someone wants to call for information? We do have a graphic that I can pop up there. Do you want to give the number, Kaleigh? Yeah.
Sure. It's 772-918-4927.
And of course, if somebody wanted a tour, they could reach out to us in marketing.
Yes, and the number.
321-213-1727.
Very good. And with that, we have to take a break. We have a lot more to discuss. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's hurricane season. Prune your trees now with Scott Tree Services. Strengthen your trees against high winds and remove broken limbs that could cause damage. Don't get nervous. Call Scott Tree Services.
Hey you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
Sturgis Lumber is the county's most trusted hardware store. Sturgis stocks stainless steel products, power tools, construction and painting supplies, propane, plumbing, and electrical parts. 4645 US 1 Vero Beach, Sturgis Lumber and Hardware.
Summer's here, and it's a great time to create your outdoor room at Sunshine Furniture. Right now, during our summer clearance sale, you can save 10 to 50% on furniture from Berlin Garden, Lloyd Flanders, Woodard, Windward, Beechcraft, and more. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have any style of furniture that you need, all built to withstand the Florida elements, and we specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, outdoor rugs, and fire pits. Come in now for our summer sale, including 50% off all pictures, lamps, and accessories. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned since 1991. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and don't forget to shop our outlet store right across the street.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day.
Welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I'm with the ladies from the Promenade. It's a premier independent assisted living and memory care facility in Sebastian. Jennifer Courtney, Executive Director, Ronda Hamilton, Marketing Director, Kaleigh Patteson, Director of Nursing, and we're diving back into the whole conversation. I got it right this time, Kaleigh. All right, very good. Kaleigh,
Yes.
spotlight is on you. That's what it's telling me to say here, okay? So, but you are the Director of Nursing.
Yes.
And sometimes when people are taking a tour, they're seeing all the lovely, fun things that can be done in the gorgeous place that they can live in. But a concern is the continuity of care.
Yes.
What would you like to say about that?
So, I mean, as far as our care goes, we have care staff around the clock, nurses during the day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. But we have care staff in the building 24/7 to help with maybe toileting needs, help getting dressed, help getting showered. Our care staff does do laundry, medication management. We do medication management, so that is something we can assist with. Trying to think. I mean,
Yeah, you do cover all the
basically,
bases.
Yeah.
And then when someone has to visit their doctors or specialists and they don't drive, how does that work?
So we do have our bus, and our bus goes out Mondays and Wednesdays to doctor's appointments. So that is an option. We do have nurse practitioners that come into the building that basically take over care as primary, and they will come in once a week, not necessarily to see everybody once a week, but there is that option.
Yeah.
So that way, if somebody can't go out, then somebody can come in.
Mm-hmm. I like that a lot. Very good. So so people don't have to be nervous about making sure that they have their medicines cared for, themselves looked after, and all that good stuff.
No,
So-
and we try to meet everybody's wishes, I guess you could say. You know, you have to get used to us and we have to get used to you, but
Sure.
but we try to accommodate all of their wishes as far as care goes. So that's always nice, and the care staff enjoys meeting new people too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, very good.
It's a peace of mind also for the adult children,
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
knowing that our nursing staff is, caring and they do a great job. And Kaleigh does a great job.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I think in terms of continuity too, I mean, a lot of the staff have been there for a long time.
Yes.
I think the management team, with the exception of myself, have all been there, for well over a year, working together. Mike's been out there the longest. He's been there since the beginning of the building. But, they're a lot of them have been there well over a year, know the residents and, their ins and outs. And, with the exception of, some part-time people, coming and going type deal, the most part, most people work there for a long time. They're very happy. So
Well, very good.
they get to know the residents really well.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So now, when I was first, coming up with these questions, there was zero availability and there was a waiting list. And so that you do go back and forth between that there are openings and then waiting lists and things like that. But you have a couple of apartment homes. So talk about what the tours are like, what people can expect when they want to see the facility.
Well, when they come in, it's like you said, you walk into the I guess, gorgeous atrium, gorgeous lush landscapes, courtyards, beautiful concierge area, lovely lobby. But I try to communicate with my families what their needs are and kind of showcase our building on a personal level. So if somebody was, I don't know, like a librarian their whole life, I might focus on the library. As far as availability is concerned, when I first started working with the Promenade about a year and 7 months ago, we were less than 50% occupied, and now we're 97% occupied, which is a very weird feeling for me. However, we do have either sometimes we'll have to move a resident from one part of the building maybe into memory care if the time is appropriate and nursing, deem appropriate for that. So we do have a couple of openings recently after our conversation about being full. I'm still always touring and managing a wait list. We are full in memory care as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, wow.
We do have a wait list started there. And but we do have some gorgeous and prime real estate, I should say, the apartments that we have. We never have first floor apartments available, and we just so happen to have one available now. So again, things change daily. So we might have something open today that's not open tomorrow, and vice versa. We might have somebody, that moves to a different state, or people move from a 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom, and all kinds of different things happen on different occasion. But I would say, come in, tour with me. Again, I'm Ronda. I'm the marketing director. People are wowed. If I have you stay for lunch, you're going to be a resident. I can tell you that.
It's so true.
My husband was tempted over that Valentine lunch.
Yes.
Oh my
And Mike
goodness.
personally served us, I do believe.
He did.
He did.
That was super nice. Wow. Yeah. But the food is delicious. And that's another thing to segue into with the touring.
Of course.
Is that, yes, people sometimes want to know, can I be as busy as I want to be? Yes, I can. Can you rest and relax in your apartment? Yes, you can. Yes, it's like a cruise ship on land, right?
Yeah.
The medicine, healthcare, check. The food, though, that's very important because people don't want to get bored, but yet maybe they might have dietary needs that are different. So what can we say about the food? I can say that it's delicious.
I can tell you. It is. I can tell you that Mike, our chef, creates 2 specials every day for lunch and 2 specials every day for dinner. And if our residents don't like what's on either of those menus, we have an extensive all-day dining menu. And we are all-day dining, by the way. A lot of communities around the area will offer seated times, whether it be 9, 12, 5 for dinner. We welcome our residents to dine anytime they would like to, as long as the kitchen is open and available. And Chef Mike really digs down into a personal level with our residents. We have an intake form that asks what their favorites are, what your comfort foods are, and he meets with them individually and gets to know them, gets to know if there are any dietary needs that need to be met, whether it be, we've had some residents in the past go gluten-free on us. We've had, some diabetics that come into the building. Vegetarian, absolutely. And he just, curtails everything on a personal level with still offering delicious food. And we have the best soup of the day. It changes every day.
Yeah, and it's fresh. It's homemade from scratch.
It is. From scratch every day. So our residents love that as well.
I thought she was going to say best burger because one of our residents said that Jimmy Buffett made that song Cheeseburger in Paradise after Mike's Burger.
He won a contest.
He did. Oh my goodness.
Cindy told us we only have a minute. You have 60 seconds to talk about the burgers.
We entered Mike's food into the Sebastian Grill Out Night that the chamber puts on.
You just had that.
And we've taken home the prize 2 years in a row now. We just got awarded the award for that.
So. And the people that were like, "Where's your restaurant at? We'd love to come and join."
You've heard that more than once, actually.
Oh, yes.
That's hilarious.
They will call and ask to make reservations.
I'll say for $20, maybe I could get you in. I'm just, just kidding. No, okay. So with the few seconds or 20 seconds that we have left, okay. So you are on US 1 in Sebastian. What is the physical address?
It's 10730 US Highway 1.
Okay.
So we're just shy of, if you're heading south of Schumann, thank you.
Very good, very good. So it's easy to get into that Sebastian area proper where all the restaurants and shopping, is located. And then it's also easy to get into Vero Beach and access to all the doctors that are in Sebastian and Vero and the hospitals and all of that. So, ladies, thank you so very much,
Thank you
for coming.
Us.
Did you have a good time? Was this a good?
Yeah, I did.
See, I told you it was going to be a lot of fun. I'm not a grilling type of grilling with the whole burgers. It's a pun. Maybe it's not. It's awkwardly fit, but it still
punny.
Works. Yeah, it is punny. Thank you. And I'm not one of those reporter types. I just want the community to know how amazing the Promenade is.
It is.
And with that, My name is Ellen Contreras, host of Treasure Coast Connector. I hope everyone has a safe, productive, wonderful week. And until next week, I miss you already.